切らねば月の影で助立ちします。
うちも証拠あるスキーキャン。これでいいですよね。
決断を、この力を使ってでも切らねば深い暗闇へ。決断を切らねば。はっ、
呼びましたか？
参ります。
So, is Chizuru strong or not? If I had to give you a short answer, she's a balanced character. She can be extremely strong or disappointing, depending on the situation, the build you and her teammates have. But let's go in order. First of all, she's a bit more complex than other characters. Nothing too overwhelming once you understand the mechanics, but you need to be more careful. Her main feature is charging Will-O-Wisp stacks to generate a Shadow of the Moon every 5 stacks, which is one of the main sources of damage. How she generates these stacks varies slightly depending on the build. First, use Karmic Flames to apply a stack of Curse Shackles to an enemy. Be careful, you can only apply one at a time. This prevents you from gaining AP except for the 3 at the start of your turn or by breaking the tenacity bar, but allows you to generate one Will-O-Wisp stack with every hit, whether it comes from you or your teammates. The other method is through the Tsukuyomi card, which lets you add additional Will-O-Wisp stacks, but only by attacking with Chizuru's cards. From this, we can see that one of her defined traits is multi-hit attacks, even present in her basic cards. So, the best teammates are these who boost attacks additively like Rain. Since the boost applies to every single hit, the damage Chizuru will end up doing becomes enormous. Also, characters who can land multiple hits or attack in a turn without consuming more than 3 AP, like Tressa, Luke, Meilin or ever Yuki. Not to mention the great synergy with Cassius, whose ability to draw in a lot of cards and generate his zero-cost quest card significantly boosts Chizuru's stacks. Once built, you can expect turns filled with multiple hits, culminating in massive damage from Shadow of the Moon. And let's focus on this for a moment. How should you build her? Regarding Memory Fragment, the new set Orb of Inhibition is tailor-made for her. However, if you have strong pieces, even a 2-piece crit damage 2-piece attack can work well. Remember that once you unlocked her final potential, the more attack you have, about 600, up to a maximum of 1000, the better. As for her partner, Itsuku is for sure her best in slot. As alternatives, Antea from the Battle Pass and, of course, Eloise for the 4 stars are solid choices. Note that using Onihan Epiphany, which generates 2 Moon Slashes with Exhaust, allows you to take full advantage of their entire passive. And now, specifically on this, which Epiphanies are the best? There's no universal answer. Some may seem more useful than others, but things can change with unexpected synergies or future characters. However, let's proceed in order. Karmic Frames. Here it depends on your playstyle. Personally, I'd be happy with the version that returns to your hand once the enemies is defeated. However, it should have had retain. If it's defeated at the end of the wave or when you have no IP, it will be brutally discarded. Tsukuyomi. Except for certain specific builds, the most useful version is currently the first one. With every one of the hair attacks cards, you end up generate 1 or 2 Shadow of the Moon. The upgraded version isn't bad either. You have every turn, but generates 2 stack with every attack rather than with every hit. Bounda at Dusk. After using it, at the start of each turn, the cost of a random card from another character is reduced by 1 until it's used, so even on a different turns. The Epiphanies can change the game quite a bit, literally. That's something for everyone. If you use it alongside characters with lead cards, this is the best. If you don't have problem activating random cards, this one isn't bad either. Personally, I think the one that reduces the cost of 2 cards by 1 or the one that reduces just 1 card's cost by 2 are both excellent. Oni Ant, a second source of damage. In my opinion, the best versions are the one that increases the hits to 4 and, as previously mentioned, the one that generates 2 Moonslashes with 0 cost. And about that, should the basic cards Moonslashes be removed? As far as I'm concerned, like Meilin, her basic cards are excellent, so I don't think they should be removed. Unless we get more copy of Oni Ant, in which case, if we're still within the faint memory, it may be worth considering. Let's say, you think Chizuru is weak? Well, cut it out. And you pull for her? Let me know. Ciao!